Have you ever wondered what it's like to face your worst fears? Imagine strolling through shadowed woods where every rustle and whisper sends a shiver down your spine. This is the allure of the Halloween Scare Walk, a tantalizing blend of thrill and terror that has seized the hearts of thrill seekers across the globe. Revered for its bone-chilling reputation, it's a daring dance with fear itself. But what if I told you that one scare walk is more than just a fabricated fright? On a cold October night, an invitation arrives. The envelope, unmarked but for your name, exudes an air of ominous mystery. As you open it, a whiff of autumn leaves and smoky bonfires wafts out, enveloping you in a blanket of unease. The invitation, written in a spidery scrawl, beckons you to a scare walk in the woods. There's something distinctly eerie about it. The date is set, All Hallows Eve, the time when the veil between worlds is thinnest. A crude map sketches out a path through the forest, marked with symbols that hint at ancient rites and forgotten lore. The details are cryptic, the message vague, yet the underlying promise is clear, a night of fright and fear. But there's a sense of something more sinister, a hint of reality behind the staged horror. Oddities and peculiarities abound, each one a whispering echo of genuine terror. A chilling invitation that promises a night of terror, but could there be more to it? As the sun sets, a group of thrill seekers embarks on a journey into the woods. The air is filled with the scent of drying leaves and the chill of the approaching night. The mood is a mix of anticipation and apprehension, much like a roller coaster slowly climbing to its peak, ready to plunge into the heart-stopping descent. In the distance, an owl hoots, its call echoing through the trees, adding to the eerie atmosphere. The thrill seekers, some arm in arm, others clutching their flashlights like lifelines, move forward. Their laughter and chatter fill the woods, a desperate attempt to mask the growing fear within them. Suddenly, a rustle in the underbrush sends a jolt through the group. A shadowy figure leaps out, a grotesque mask hiding its face. Screams slice through the night air, followed by nervous laughter. It's all part of the scare walk, after all. The masked figure disappears back into the darkness, leaving behind a trail of rattled nerves and pounding hearts. As they continue their trek, the scares become more frequent. An apparition here, a ghoul there, each designed to send chills down their spines. The thrill seekers are jumpy now, their laughter tinged with unease. Their flashlights probe the darkness, revealing nothing more than trees and shadows. But the feeling of being watched, of unseen eyes following their every move, grows stronger. In the midst of all this, there are reactions that stand out. A burly man, earlier full of bravado, now clings to his partner, his eyes wide with genuine fear. A young woman who had been giggling nervously now walks in silence, her face pale. Their reactions, raw and real, add another layer to the experience, pushing the boundaries of the scare walk's intended thrill. But as they delve deeper into the woods, the line between fantasy and reality begins to blur. The rustling leaves seem to whisper secrets, the wind carries ominous warnings, and the shadows seem to dance with a life of their own. The woods are alive tonight, and the thrill seekers, well, they're about to discover just how real a scare walk can get. In the heart of the woods, the true terror unfolds. Beneath the moon's spectral glow, the woods come alive, not with the harmonious hum of nature, but with the discordant symphony of unspeakable horror. Shadows twist and turn, taking on forms too grotesque for the human mind to comprehend. The trees, once silent sentinels, now whisper wicked secrets to those daring enough to listen. The once familiar path is a labyrinth of darkness, each turn leading deeper into the heart of terror. The air, once crisp and cool, now carries with it a chill that seeps into the bones, a cold reminder of the fear that grips the heart. The silence is punctured by the echoes of distant guttural growls, each one a haunting promise of the horrors yet to come. Every rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig, sends a shiver down the spine, the body's primal response to the unseen predators lurking in the ink-black darkness. Suddenly, the woods are filled with an ungodly cacophony. The once distant growls are now a deafening roar, the undergrowth rustles with unseen movement, the trees creak and groan as if in pain. The darkness is no longer a veil, but a living, breathing entity, enveloping everything in its suffocating grasp. Each heartbeat is a deafening drum in the ears, each breath a struggle against the paralyzing fear. And then, the unthinkable happens. The ground beneath gives way, swallowing those unfortunate enough into its gaping maw. The world spins and the stomach churns as the earth closes above, plunging the victims into a darkness so complete, it's as if the world itself has ceased to exist. The echoes of their terrified screams bounce off the cold, damp walls of their earthen prison, a chilling reminder of their grim predicament. Slowly, the senses adjust to the darkness. The eyes strain to see, the ears strain to hear, the skin prickles with the cold touch of the damp soil. The smell of wet earth and rot fills the nostrils, a nauseating reminder of the grave-like surroundings. But there's something else, a scent so vile, so repugnant, it turns the stomach. The smell of death. Suddenly the silence is broken by a low, guttural growl, a sound so primal it strikes fear into the heart. The realization hits like a punch to the gut. They are not alone. They are not the hunters in this game, but the hunted. The true horror of their situation dawns on them. This is no ordinary scare walk. This is a walk into the jaws of death itself. As the night grows darker, so does the fear. What was once a game now feels all too real. In the aftermath of the horror, they emerge from the woods, forever changed. Their hearts, once filled with the thrill of a Halloween adventure, were now echoing with a chilling reality. The scare walk was no longer a game, a mere attraction to celebrate the season of fright. It had morphed into a haunting experience, a terrifying journey that had left its mark on their souls. They had walked into the woods, their laughter echoing among the trees, their spirits high with the excitement of the unknown. They had expected pop-up ghosts, plastic spiders, and fake blood. What they encountered was a dark reality, a truth that was far from the artificial scares they had anticipated. The disbelief was palpable, etched on each face as they stumbled out of the woods. The scare walk had promised them a Halloween experience like no other, and it had delivered. But the horror they had faced was not the kind that could be packed away with the decorations come November 1st. Their eyes held stories of the unimaginable, tales of the eerie and the uncanny. The woods had whispered secrets into their ears, the trees casting long, menacing shadows that danced with their deepest fears. The scare walk had become a journey into the heart of darkness, revealing a terrifying reality that was hidden beneath the surface of the ordinary. The shock was evident as they tried to reconcile the chilling experience with their initial expectations. The scare walk was supposed to be a fun Halloween event, a chance to feel the thrill of fear in a controlled environment. But the woods had other plans. They had unveiled a reality that was far from controlled, far from safe. The Halloween adventure, meant to be a night of fun and fright, had turned into a night of real terror. The participants, once eager for a scare, were now grappling with the aftermath of a horrifying experience, a scare walk that had turned all too real. The scare walk was more than just a Halloween attraction. It was a terrifying reality. The woods had spoken, revealing truths that were as chilling as the autumn air, and the participants, they would never look at a scare walk or Halloween the same way again. But what is the truth behind this night of terror? It's a question that has lingered in the minds of many, sending shivers down their spines. The reality of the scare walk in the woods during Halloween is far more intriguing than you might think. This eerie tradition has deep roots, dating back centuries, when ancient societies held festivals to honor the dead. Over time, these customs evolved into a modern-day celebration of the macabre, a night where fear is not only accepted, but also embraced. The scare walk is a testament to our fascination with the unknown, the mysterious, the terrifying. But who makes up the shadows in the dark? Who are the people behind the masks, the ones pulling the strings? They are artists of fright, masters of illusion, and skilled craftsmen of suspense. They are passionate about their craft, meticulously designing each scare, each jump, each scream. They are the puppeteers of your fear, the architects of your nightmares. And the purpose? Well, it's as varied as the creatures that lurk in the woods. For some, it's a form of catharsis, a release from the stress of everyday life. For others, it's an adrenaline rush, a thrilling ride on the roller coaster of fear. But for most, it's simply about the joy of storytelling. The scare walk is a narrative brought to life, a chilling tale told through the medium of fear. The truth is that the scare walk in the woods is as real as our love for a good scare. It is a celebration of our primal instincts, our fascination with the dark side of life. It is a testament to our collective desire to confront our fears, to step into the unknown, and to experience the thrill of the scare. And so, as the night falls and the moon casts long shadows, remember this. The Scare Walk isn't just a fictional tale. It's a chilling reminder that sometimes reality can be scarier than fiction. Y'all, we're wrapping up here, but don't you go anywhere just yet. Show some love, hit that like button. Fancy more content like this? Go on, subscribe and let that bell icon ring so you won't miss a beat. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, sharing is caring. Until next time, stay tuned.